to send a quick message here about ABIL missions. This is a mission board we started in 2020, and with the idea of trying to help nationals from Latin America to go wherever God has called them to be. Latin America is such a fertile field right now. Of course, we've been serving here for 14 years, and just everywhere you look, there are people surrendering to the Lord. They're being trained for missions. They're being mentored. And really, the problem here is not a lack of laborers. And it's certainly not a lack of places that need laborers. The problem is getting people to the field. For many years, there's been a lack of churches here that are supporting missions, and that's changing. And there are a lot of churches that are starting a missions program, that are sending out missionaries, that are supporting monthly. But we have more ready to go start new churches than we do established churches ready to help them get there. And then we have the United States, which has the opposite problem. Missions giving is strong in the United States, but the laborers are few. And this isn't a new problem, but it's a real problem. And every year I'll have pastors call me and people I don't even know and say, hey, can you recommend a missionary for our missions conference? And the missionaries I recommend don't have visas to go to the United States. And so basically I don't help. But I want to bring those worlds together some. Most of the missionaries in Latin America going to wherever God has called them to be, they don't have visas to go to the United States. And honestly, they don't think they need one. I don't think they need one, because that's not where they're trying to go. And it's very difficult, very expensive, and right now almost impossible to go from a third world country into the United States legally. But we have these churches with strong missions giving, churches that are excited about seeing people go out, but they're having trouble finding quality missionaries. And with ABIL missions, we have already a bunch of families. We've got missionaries coming in, or church planners or future missionaries from Central America and from South America coming in March for our candidate school. This is getting some traction and people are excited about going. Deputation is slow here, very slow. I would love to see some of these missionaries who are on deputation, who are actively involved in doing what God has called them to do. I'd love to see some churches get on board and help them get down the road. If we could get 100 good churches in the United States to get on board and try to help get these dozens of missionaries to their destination field, this would be marvelous. Sometimes it's a considerably less that they need monthly, because they're in the same region, or their passports and visas are different if they're inside of Latin America. It's just a good use of money. And anybody with ABIL missions, I could recommend wholeheartedly. So I want to encourage some of these pastors, some of these churches, some that are looking for quality, trained, ready missionaries that are trying to get to fields. Pick your country. We've got folks interested. I would love to connect these worlds, and we've got already a plan of how funds can be sent from really any country, and we'll get it to the missionary where they are. We're a functioning mission board, and we're excited to see what the Lord's already done, and we're looking forward to the future as well. One of the families I want to recommend is the Corenas family. Dennis has been here since he was a kid in our ministry. He came through our school, has been on our staff for 10 years, and is now on deputation with his wife, Leanne, their daughter, Chloe. Leanne grew up in Lancaster, California, and a member of Lancaster Baptist Church. Came here and served a year as an intern, went back and served on the staff at Lancaster Baptist Church, and came back and served for many years with us. And also, of course, is on deputation with their family. They've been on deputation almost 9 months, and across Central America. They're going to continue traveling, but they're going to Chile, and they're going to southern Chile, Patagonia. It's like the end of the world. I've been down there. We went on a survey trip last year, a little over a year ago, and very needy. There's a lot of people, and comparatively speaking, very few churches. And we went, we saw, and had a great time there. And the Lord confirmed the calling in their lives to go there, and I have a burden to see them get there as well. Dennis is my Timothy. We did discipleship together. Both of them have worked here beside us. I know they're going to continue to do a great job. They've been faithful in ministry for years, but we just need to get them there. So I want to give my full-hearted recommendation for Dennis, Leanne, Chloe, Corena, as they go to Patagonia, Chile, to be involved in church planning.